Hello, everyone. We are live.
Hello.
I think Lucy's trying to find some Wi-Fi, picking up some Wi-Fi. My cousin commented, "Wash your hat," which is Newfoundland talk for "What are you doing?"
I think I'm really loud. Hold on, I have to move this.
We're super excited to be here.
Wash your hat. That's what he's doing. He's washing his hat. That's why he doesn't have it on. The toque, you know. They're being washed at the moment.
It's being washed. Anyways, it's exciting to be back in the Raven Roost.
I think we're on episode 3.
Is this episode 3?
I think so.
Is this something we should keep doing?
I think it's a laugh. Haven't even started this one. I'm already having a good time.
I know, right? We'll let Lucy explain her situation because it's kind of fun. It's the life of a touring musician.
I love this.
The spinning wheel.
The spinning wheel of doom. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
She's a bit away from Wi-Fi right now, so we'll give her another few minutes.
Let's see. No emails from her. Okay. We can. Do you want to start off with a song?
I mean, we can. Okay. Why not? I was just gonna check our. I turned my phone off to be
polite.
Yeah, and like professional. But need it on in order to see what she's saying. Oh. I thought you said you turned those off, Jordan.
I thought I did, and
those dings.
No. Okay.
She never answered in the group. Yeah, let's play a song while we wait.
Let's do it.
That's cool.
What song are we playing? To all of us who don't know who we are,
we never know what we're gonna play until the last second.
We're cool with the Raven. We're from Newfoundland, and we're very excited to be a part of this Global Music Match initiative because we get to meet awesome people like Lucy. It's been a lot of fun getting to know Lucy. Like, you know, we started co-writing a couple days ago, and just like lots of cool things. We got a little clip of something later on in the show. Share with everybody.
Little preview.
If there's any, she's waiting in the other bit. Are you there? Oh.
Uh-oh. What happened?
What? Okay. We'll get her back. She will come back. Technical difficulties, everybody. There she is.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we don't have to play a song right away. This is amazing.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I was waiting there a while thinking, what's going on?
It was like spinning wheel, and I just like, it was like, you know, the old IT trick of turning it off and turning it on
Jesus.
again.
Oh, do you have it on the computer too? It's gonna
What's happening?
Is it working?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Can you hear
Am
us?
I doing things at the same time as I'm, everything's going? Cool.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's great.
Great.
You did it.
I did it. I'm here.
The chaos of it all.
I know. It's very exciting that I'm at a real life festival. But it was all one of those spots where I was trying to find Wi-Fi and everyone's talking to me, which is lovely. Anyway, someone came to pick me up and was like, come to my house. So anyway, I'm here.
I love that.
With fiber optic.
There's nowhere else on earth that's like, come to my house for my Wi-Fi. Like,
I know.
Newfoundland can sometimes be like that.
No, but like it's usually during a festival that it happens.
Right.
It's like a festival thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The nicest,
everyone understands.
People there. Yeah. So
great. Oh my goodness. Here we are.
Like,
wish I had a beer.
Sweat.
I know.
That'd be nice.
Cool. Yeah. Can't wait till we're all together.
I know.
Having a beer sometime.
Yeah.
Anyway, were you about to sing a song?
We can. We were just. Yeah, we can.
Trying to kill time waiting for you.
Yes.
Yeah, we were just like, we might as well play.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
But we can, or you can start. It's up to you.
Well, I don't mind.
Go
you
for
go.
it.
I'd like to hear you guys.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay.
Okay. Golden Hour.
All right.
We wrote this back in 2018, and it was about life on the road, kind of. Before we had done a bunch of it, and now we've done a bunch of it, and it's
anticipation.
It's become more real over time.
Every street light captures your good side. We're chasing the sunrise to the golden hour, counting road signs, guided by yellow lights, and we're making good time, and the world is ours. The world is ours. I wanna hold you now in the golden hour, and every day's a minute, in every way we're in it. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. We're feeling the wheels turn, we're singing a free bird, and some people never learn about this golden hour. Take a picture, 'cause life is a quick burn, and everything's clearer than ever before. I wanna hold you now in the golden hour, and every day's a minute, in every way we're in it. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Hold you now in the golden hour. I wanna hold you now in the golden hour, and every day's a minute, every way we're in it. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you now in the golden hour. Let me hold you now in the golden hour.
Ooh. Aw,
Oh,
so
man.
nice.
Thank you. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah,
Is there anything like louder or
sounds great.
hard to
Your
hard to
voices
be
are
your own
like
sound?
so. How long have you guys been singing together?
Too long.
Almost 10 years, I think.
Makes
years?
sense.
Yeah, it's been about 10 years. I mean, yeah, it's probably like, since you were gone for a year and I was...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's not a whole
Me-
10 years.
no.
It's not like every night a week, but we did do it for a while, like playing like once a week for a couple of years, and then
Yeah.
in the past few years, it's been more and more.
The last 2 years, we barely practiced.
Oh, I keep forgetting that like COVID happened in the midst of all this as
Right.
well, right?
Yeah.
Like yeah, 2 years.
did a lot of,
we've been
It's
on
like a
the
little
road for
blank
2 years.
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did
Yeah.
a lot of like business stuff, I feel like, more
Yeah.
so than. I mean, we did do our lives, though. At one point, we did. I don't know. I feel like it's just been a very. There's been a lot of breaks
yeah.
within the
Yeah.
last 2 years, but
'Cause we're kind of used to doing like where we live in Newfoundland, like for us to go to Nova Scotia and like get to the bigger populations, it's
Yeah, I think we talked about this last time. It's just such a long drive.
yeah.
That when we leave, and it's so much money, like when we leave, we just go forever. So it's almost like you're practicing and playing all at the same time because you play almost every night. But I haven't got to do that in a while. But,
no, I was just thinking your voices sound so, entwined. I think that's partly knowing each other, even if it's not practicing. Like, the more you know people, like the longer you know people for, like that kind of, the communication just...
Definitely.
Anyway, yeah, sometimes I can't tell who's singing. Like when they were going up there, I was like trying to like, what's happening here? It's just like magic.
I think that happens a lot. We've had that,
a few recordings over the years too. Like other than the fact that you can mute each part. Like when we record separate, it's like who sang that? Who sang the high note there? Like what's on the go? Yeah.
But it's funny with people like commenting after the show. And they'll say, "Oh, I really like that part there," and I'm like, "That wasn't me." But like, cool.
Jordan, you seem to go really high. Are you like? Do you sing the high part mainly?
It depends. Yeah, like I can flip up and down. Fairly wide range. It's mostly high notes. Yeah.
His tone is so bright though, because a lot of the time I am singing a third above him, so. It sounds as though he's singing higher than me, but he's really not, I don't think.
It's so interesting that the tone of things is kind of... That's cool.
I think it's like growing up listening to like classic rock, and then like really loving folk music. So it's like I can't sing like Led Zeppelin because it would sound weird in folk music maybe.
Yeah.
But having those like, hey mama said the way you move, like like that kind of vibe.
Well, he hasn't
you're not shy.
Songs, but he could.
No. Yeah.
Next one. Yeah, so you're not shy to really show those colours. Those like the high bits. Cool. Where is Trinity Bay? Pauline.
I'm trying to think relative. I have to get
a while away.
Break out the Google Maps.
Trinity.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Trinity Bay it's in Newfoundland. Trinity Bay is in Newfoundland.
Oh, cool.
But
how far is it from us?
Yeah.
3 hours.
There you go.
You don't need to. I just don't know.
It's always the assumption
cool.
It's at least an hour from Newfoundland or from St. John's. From St. John's, it's at least an hour.
Oh, you must take the turn from Clarenville somewhere there.
Okay.
Or just past Clarenville.
We're like.
I don't know anything about my own province. It's like actually terrible. If I didn't have a map, I'd be lost a million. You'd never find me again.
We got to go to Trinity Bay now.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go.
There you go.
All right. I'm good.
Nice.
You gonna play us
this is the...
Oh.
Yeah, I'll sing you a song. I might have to take my headphones off because I can't hear my guitar. So I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, sounds good.
Hi everyone. Can you hear that? I don't know if... Life slows to tick-tock, tick-tock, tick. I turn over leaves with my winter boots. Do I know what it is to live like this? Cut off from the things I used to know. And I know how to lessen the impact of snow. And I will listen to your reasoning. Life's shown in complicated ways. Lights up in the darkening. Do I know what it means to be okay? Or should I hold on as the pendulum swings? I don't remember summer now that it's done, but sometimes I can still feel the sun. And I know how obsession grows, and I know how to lessen the impact of snow. I will travel with my silence. I won't let it lie. A quiet night through the window and kiss me. The fire burns from the inside, outside in. Always competing for my company. This is how you leave me here in this room, in the glowing embers of a dark afternoon. And I know how to lessen the impact of snow, build up the wood pile and cover it all.
Yay!
Thanks. That's good. Caught sight of my hair there halfway through and was like, whoa, it's really up in the air.
That's was that about Eternal Winter or because I was like,
it was about my
can
first
relate to
winter.
this. I can relate to this song right now.
Yeah, I wrote that just before my first Canadian winter. We were in, so we came here, as you know, for a visit in like September.
Yeah.
And then we were supposed to go home via Ontario, where Jake's family is from. We went there and then we just decided to come back instead of going back to the UK. But Jake's cousin, so we were there in like October, November. And Jake's cousin, Robin, was just getting ready she was moving into a tiny cabin for the winter. And so everyone was like living vicariously. We were all like, oh my God, it sounds amazing. She was just like paranoid that she was going to run out of wood. And I was just really thinking about, you know, the weird isolation of last year and her like planning, but that being, I don't know, just, you know, there were no other decisions to make. It was just make sure you got enough wood and then everything else will be okay. And it was just like, God, it's kind of simple to just be thinking about that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or something. So that came out of that, thinking about her just getting ready for piling up the wood and being like, practicing making fires. And anyway, it was good. Wow. It was, yeah.
I love that.
She did okay.
Oh, yeah?
That's good. I don't think I don't think I would do that. Like, props to her, but no.
Our winters are really
I
wet.
think I would do it.
Like, it's really wet here. Like, and that's always what makes it so difficult. I think, because it's like, I'd love to go really ice fishing every day, and
I really don't like being cold. I know if I ran out of wood, I would just be like, that's it. That's
probably.
That's the end.
I mean,
it's that cold.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But you prep.
I understand.
You do.
Well, exactly. She spent a month prepping.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. My cousin lives in Labrador, and that's what they do. Like you know, they'll cut up a lot of wood. Like for grandmother, you know, like down the road.
For everyone,
you know,
for the whole family.
Who loves to have the wood stuff going and stuff, and you know, for the whole winter, like it's a planned thing. It's something that I literally never have to think about that, other than going up to a cabin or something for a night where it's like, maybe we'll put the fire in, but if we don't, like, it doesn't really matter. It's summer, you know, like. So I don't know. I love that. I love the idea of it. But, like, being born and living in, like, St. John's most of my life, or, like, CBS area, I wouldn't want to do it every day. I don't think I
can almost not do it now with all of the things that we have. Like, we're so lucky to have, you know.
Wi-Fi?
Well, sure. But, like, just even heat and, like, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I really don't like winter. I don't think I'd be able to voluntarily do that. That's amazing.
I
think that's really cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was the being alone thing as well. You kind of like, wow, just to be properly solitude and like, I found myself being like, I'm so in awe. I would love to be the kind of person who could do that, but I think that I just enjoy like chatting too much. And but anyway, but that's just thinking about that was kind of. But it does feel a bit like you do that here. I haven't lived in a place that's so seasonal or something. It's really, you kind of shut down, don't you, a little bit? Like, and here, PEI is so busy in the summer. Yeah. It feels like overwhelmingly like tourists come, you know, all people from Nova Scotia are coming, so excited to see other faces. And then all winter is just like really hunker down, and so it's kind of obviously not to the full extent of going to a cabin for a winter, but it definitely feels more like you kind of really notice the change more than in the UK. Yeah, but so that was that.
Winter in the UK.
Oh yeah, I mean it's barely. Now that people are like, does it just not snow? Like, no, not really.
Does it not snow anymore?
I mean, I think that last year actually did snow, and it snows a little bit, but it's never doesn't stay for long. It's like,
that's my kind of weather. Except for I don't like rain, so either. Very specific for me because I don't like it really hot either. So
like move around tropical islands while the clouds are moving and just like follow like a nice.
I'll just have to stay in a car the entire year and just follow a good temperature. Just a good true, yeah. I complain all the time about the weather.
I love the changes in the weather, and you know it's funny, like we've written songs about stuff like that all the time. Like you know, it's kind of.
We don't have a lot of changes though. We just have.
It's
winter,
mostly rain,
and then we have. Rain and then a few summer days and then winter.
There's so many changes because it's like it's probably sunny outside right now. I got the curtains closed.
So true. Within a day, there's a lot of changes.
It's probably raining and sunny at the same time here. Right now, so.
Oh yeah. I love how did we talk about this before? On PEI, they always underestimate the weather, so everyone's always in kind of a good mood. Whereas I think it's the other way around in the UK. They're like, it's going to be sunny. You're like, brilliant, and then it rains. You're like, huh. Here they say it's going to rain, and it's always really nice and sunny. I mean, always, but you know, it's definitely that tense.
That's super.
So people are always like, "Oh, that's nice."
That is
I don't know if it's planned that way.
If you always say it's raining, you'll just be content the whole time because either it's not raining and you're happy, or it is raining and you got the truth.
Exactly.
Because like Newfoundland and weather is very interesting too. Like it's always the topic of conversation. Like it's literally like.
And not just for small talk.
No, it's like.
So
most interesting
all
thing.
the time.
Yeah, and it really is though for some reason. Do you want to do our weather song? About winter?
Weather song.
We have a couple
What's
that have winter
one?
in it. We have Comes Around has winter in it, and we have Winter's Evergreen has winter in it, and we have there's another one that has
Love
winter
You the
in
Best has changed in seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's definitely another one.
I don't know if we've done Winter's Evergreen in a while.
Not much.
Do I remember how to play it?
We shall see.
Yes, you do.
This was probably like probably one of the first songs that we.
It was the first song we ever released.
As a single.
Cool.
As a single, yeah.
Yeah,
But
and probably one of the first originals we had.
Yeah.
Because you had written it in high school before I knew you.
No, I wrote it around the time that I knew.
Oh, that is true.
Because we wrote this as a Christmas song.
Right. No, never mind. Yes, I remember now.
We originally wrote this
a long time ago.
as a Christmas song. Thinking,
it's about 9 years ago.
it is though. Oh my god. Yeah, we originally wrote this as a Christmas song, thinking, Christmas song, great, but they only play Christmas songs for 30 days a year. So in Newfoundland, it's snowy. It's winter for like 9 months, so it's perfect for us because they can play it on the radio for 9 months. It was absolutely
great.
It was excellent.
That was our thought process.
That's our thought process.
Yeah.
It's the changing world.
You know your audience. This is perfect. Yeah.
All right, this Winter's Evergreen, everybody. Okay. Winter crashed through the door like an old friend with good news to tell. Lay your shoes on the floor and let the snow melt. Darker days pass us by
while we sit here and bask in the light. Stories from older times as the snow falls. And I've seen this all before. Pictured scene. Winter's evergreen. Gather here in the eve. Conversations despite your beliefs. One less time left to drink before the day's done. And I've seen this all before. Pictured scene. Winter's evergreen. Winter sits there and waits, like an old friend with bad news to tell. Then it's up to the fates to let the snow melt. Time of year comes to pass. Like all good things, it's not meant to last. It lives on in the past, yeah, till the next year. And I've seen this all before. Pictured scene. And I've seen this all before. Winter's evergreen. Ooh, winter's evergreen.
Yay!
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
Oh.
you.
So nice.
That's like my favorite song that I think we wrote.
I really like that song. It's so funny. I like it right now, but when we play it in shows, it's probably almost one of the ones that gets me the most self-conscious. Almost one of the ones that gets...
Yeah.
It used to a lot more than now, but I think it's because we have a bit more of a mixture of like tempoed songs, but before we had a lot of slow songs. We still do, but we had even like a lot of slow songs. Yeah. So when we would play this one, I just felt like nobody wants to hear anything else that's slow. I don't know. I just remember being on the stage always really in my head every time I sang this one. Yeah. Oh. Even though I loved it so much. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
Oh, totally. I get that about... I used to play... So I was in a duo with... Well, actually, most bands I'm in, there's a lot of slow stuff, you know. Yeah. And even doing stuff yourself. There's that, like, always thinking about, is there enough, like, variety? Mm-hmm. All of the stuff that's coming just out of your head. I don't know, I get like to 20 minutes in and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's just so much of me. And it's also miserable and slow.
Yep.
And you're like, is everyone okay? Yeah, I definitely more
just
in
checking
the old...
in with everybody.
Yeah, it's like, guys, give me a wave. Are you okay? But yeah, no, I definitely get that. You get to a point where you're like, oh god, I just need something. I was thinking about this the other day. Me and my friend Johnny played one time. And I remember, like, I think we probably went on a little bit too much about it being miserable ourselves as well.
We do that too.
And we're only like taking a piss, like when we're doing, you know,
we're making fun of ourselves, but people are like, stop being so self.
I know.
I'm like, but it's funny, isn't it? Like we're having a laugh. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. No, we did exactly the same thing. You'd be like, oh God. Anyway, someone sort of... I just remember someone wrote miserable over our names on the like festival thing. We were like, oh my God, we have to... It was one of those we were like, wowza.
Oh my God.
Maybe we should...
Wow.
Anyway, I was thinking about that yesterday just because of that. Just talking about miserable. Anyway, sorry, we went into that, but
That's so funny. We haven't had any of those. We've had in-person people just being like, you really have to stop making fun of each other and being so like miserable. And we're like,
people are gonna think you hate each other, and I'm like,
dude. But like, it's just funny. It's like we think it's funny. Now some people get it, but the people who don't are just kind of like offended for us. It's kind of funny.
I've said a few things over the years where like the shock, and I'm like, oh, that was probably too far, but like it's weird because it's like if you were hanging out with your friends, you would say the things that I would say like no problem,
Right.
But like when you're on stage and it's like a show, people are like, well, you can't say that to somebody. I'm like, she says worse to me all the that to somebody. I'm like, she time.
No, I don't.
All the time. You at least think it.
You say lots of mean things to me. I wish we could actually be like, we are brother and sister. I feel like if we were brother and sister, people will get it more because it's like that kind of banter is understandable, I guess, between siblings.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, people are just like, did you just meet like the other day? I'm like, no, we've been like, believe me, if we were gonna offend each other and leave, it would have been way more. Oh my.
Wow, from Trinidad. Hello. This is so
Hey,
nice.
what's up? It's June. From Trinidad.
Was that the... Did I...
Yeah. I think so. I think we all like hung out at
Uh-oh.
the bar.
There goes my memory again.
Well, I can't remember the bar.
Oh, the one on the...
Yeah, at the hotel.
Yeah, the hotel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really bad with names.
I
I'm
miss
gonna have to
Trinidad.
look. I know.
I want to go
That was
back.
a fun
I
time.
want to go back.
Yeah.
So.
When we can travel again.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, Lucy.
No. What? No.
Easily
All
distracted.
good. All is good. I was thinking, I have another song about snow, so maybe we should just keep going on like
Keep going with
Okay.
the winter
the
theme.
weather theme.
That's perfect.
Here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Ooh, here I am. The snow's blowing wild, the windows are baffled, but that look in your eye says I know you better all the way up the road. The spotlight's between us, so but I won't be told. It makes it easier to hold on to this while the road makes us. There are wolves in the snow. I when you're on your own. Everything seems harder, but we'll find our way out of the gutter if you take my hand. We'll get there together and we'll hold on to this while the road makes us miss us. Don't hold back your lovely eyes. Don't hold back your lovely eyes.
that one's really pretty. I like that one a lot.
Oh, thanks.
It's so
I
nice.
don't quite remember how it ended.
That
happens all the time.
What was it we were playing the other day? We just found out that you like Joy Williams of the Civil Wars the other day.
Oh yeah,
which is super exciting. But we were playing.
It's like the reason why we started our band was the Civil Wars.
Oh right,
yeah.
Nice.
We played From This Valley.
Yeah.
And it had been 2 years.
You can hear us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, from
2 years since we played it.
Yeah.
From This Valley. And,
probably. We might have played it on a live, I don't know.
Maybe.
But for some reason I just I could not remember at least half of the song, so it was
I knew the chords, but like not what order to play them, so that worked.
There was
really
another
well.
one too.
Was there?
Yeah.
Did we really butcher it that bad?
We butchered another one too. Yeah.
I think
it happens.
Yeah, you get so used to the muscle memory, and then all of a sudden it's like you're not playing for a while. It's like, oh, we probably should have practiced before this gig, because you're just so used to just diving in and doing it all the time that like.
That's it. I was talking about that. I had a live gig yesterday, and I guess my first one for a long time. But yeah, I got kind of worked up, nervous just before it, and I was like, just really analysing. Your brain's like tricking you the whole time, like you don't know, you can't remember anything. Also, I was like, actually, the main thing is that 100 people are going to be looking at you for the first time in like 2 years. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, that's free. Like,
yep.
Okay, I just got to overcome. I don't know, but yeah, also just trusting that your fingers are going to remember what happens and like all those things. It is weird not playing, a lot and then coming back to it. I feel like, anyway.
I think before we stopped doing the gig, like right before everything kind of shut down, I feel like I was only then sort of getting more comfortable on stage. So it was like, I'm finally okay with standing here and having people look at me, because that's kind of my thing. I don't mind. I can sing in front of anyone. I have no problem with the singing part. It's the standing there and people looking at me that freaks me out. I don't care.
You look back at them.
No,
make them just as uncomfortable.
No, that'd make it worse.
No,
I don't look at anyone.
That's what I do. That's why
No.
I used to like walk through the streets and like not stare people down because that's weird, but like make casual eye contact with strangers, and that is a really difficult thing to do. But like
for a little bit too long.
No. You don't say hi. I say hi to people all the time on the street.
Yeah. You're better at that than I am.
I say hi.
But I like make casual, like mostly smiling. Maybe my brows furrowed sometimes, but like for the most part, I'm like like just friendly eye contact. But I don't know. My brain is like on a subconscious level, people remember faces. So like even for that split second of eye contact, like they might recognize you.
Actually, and it does help. Like, I always like being able to see people's faces, like, for a gig. I think. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit... Anyway, who knows? I've forgotten. But... I can't remember. But yeah. No, it's nice.
I think that's what's going to be a struggle for me, though, going back. Is, like, I was kind of getting used to it, and now it's going to be new again. Having so many people, like, looking at you.
What, those Zoom calls didn't help?
No.
Yeah, but you could... I was thinking about it. It was like I was wearing like hard trousers as well. No elasticated waists. Like I'm now used to doing Zoom gigs half in my pajamas. But anyway, all sorts of things to relearn.
Yep. I'm like, oh no, back to dresses and stuff I really couldn't care less to wear.
It's going to be fine. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yes.
When's your next gig? When is your next gig?
Our next gig is next Friday.
Ooh.
Which is sooner than...
That's true. That's very soon.
And then, we're doing a couple of gigs in Newfoundland, and then we're flying to Grand Prairie, Alberta for our first... Actually, like, the biggest festival we've ever played. Yeah. And it's like an unfestival this year, so it's like they just, they put it together...
Mostly locals, I think.
Yeah, because I think the idea was that like they weren't sure whether or not the festival was going to go ahead, so like it was like, all right, let's do this, like, and they planned it as quick and as efficiently as they could, and I'm super stoked to go there. But it's like, we're gonna go from like maybe 25 people in here baying, like, few people at the gate and stuff, to, like, 5. I'm not going to...
It's going to be fine.
It's going to be great. I'm not talking...
Yeah.
How about you? I know you played one the other day. Do you have more?
Well, I've been doing these little cranky shows, so I have another one of those tomorrow at this festival here. Yeah, I have a couple in the UK. Do you know, I'm finding all of the... It's vaguely overwhelming, just the things that you have to get ready now to travel. I'm like, But yeah, I have a few like campfire shows in the UK, and but yeah, nothing much.
What's a campfire show? Like, when you say campfire show, like, what is that?
So there's like a collective called the Nest Collective in the UK. They're like run out of London, and they do all sorts of like experience things. It's really a great like kind of folk music central kind of stuff. They do all sorts of things, and they're doing like a series of campfire club, and it's just outside gigs around a campfire. And so there's actually loads of them going on. It's quite nice because it's like small and outdoors, so it kind of feels like it's gonna go ahead and stuff. So yeah,
that's so cute.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I like that. That's deadly.
So that's nice.
I got one of those once.
What?
Yeah, a friend of mine, her mother hired me for her company to play at a fire. Did I tell you about this?
I don't think so.
But they didn't realize that I'm like not really like a fireside musician. So like I'm playing all the stuff that I know, which is again dreary, miserable, or I wrote it. And they're like, "Do you know any Tragically Hip?" And I was like,
"Do you have sing-along music for us?"
Yeah,
they're
awkward.
Like, "Do you know any traditional Newfie music?" And I was like,
Kumbaya?
Yeah, it was like literally like, I know this one by Simon and Garfunkel. And they were like, that's good enough. And it was a weird, like, we appreciate you being here, but...
Could you play something different?
Did you ever have that happen? Because we played at I'm not going to name any names, but we played at a food establishment
that's as far as
on the island one time. And... we sent them links to our music, and they still wanted to hire us, and so we went and we set up and played maybe one set, and the owner came up, and because we had these mics, which pick up everything, the whole entire restaurant could hear, and he said...
No more church music.
He said, do you have anything else besides this gospel music that you're playing? He's like, my customers need to be energized. And we were like,
oh my god,
this is great. This is perfect.
That's so awkward.
We were like, what do you even say? I was like, this is not gospel music, but even if it was, we sent you the links. Like, it's not our fault you didn't listen to it. We didn't lie.
Oh god. Wrong gig.
Yeah, it was a little bit brutal.
But... it's so awkward, isn't it?
You gotta play a lot of those, I think, just to like, you figure out where you belong then, and like.
Oh, totally.
Now we feel like everywhere we go is like it's at home. It's more so at home. Like it's like.
Well, there was two. There was specifically one table at this restaurant that stayed the entire night and were super attentive, and after said how like beautiful it was and how it was like one of their favorite things they'd ever seen there, and that they go all the time. And we were like, can you just, like, tell the owner that next time?
I think people... Yeah. I wonder, like, in that case, like, just the... Yeah. Just have an idea of what they want, or, like... I don't know, it's weird. I've done a couple of gigs recently, because I came from doing, like, more folky stuff with a fiddle, with, like, other people. And then kind of segued into... playing very miserable songs on a tenor guitar. A few of like the first gigs of me doing my own songs, I'd turn up and people were like, "So have you got your fiddle?" I'd be like, "Oh god, it's not. Oh, this is awkward. It's not going to be that." But yeah, and then you just kind of start to own it a bit more and go, right, to make sure this is what I'm doing. Does everyone know that that's what I'm doing? You know,
for sure.
Oh, Chris is going to be at the Bristol one. Great. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Should we do a couple of songs each? Yeah. I mean, another one each, maybe?
Do another round,
yeah. Sure.
Because I should,
And then we
Whose turn is it? Your turn? My turn?
we have something to show at the end of it too, which I'm very
I
excited
cannot
for.
wait to see this.
Yeah.
I don't.
Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes. I think
don't
so.
remember. Did you play? You played 2?
Can't remember. Yeah,
We
2.
played two.
And we played 2.
Yeah.
And we started.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess.
But do we know what we're playing? Okay,
Nope.
perfect. Let's do
We
the
will
math.
figure that out in. Okay.
Math. I like that one.
I was gonna say we've played. Well, this song as well is completely in harmony, and the other 2 are completely in harmony as well. So this is what we're
Listen.
doing.
Let's try and keep it a theme.
Okay. So if you
Yeah,
both-
you sound great in harmony. So that's your thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
This
our
is
thing.
this
Do
is
it.
another thing. This is another
Yeah.
thing I get self-conscious about. I'm like, we just did like.
I'll come running your way. I'll run till you take my cares away.
We're muted.
Oh no!
I fixed it.
Don't hide away in the shade. How does the rain as it chase the light as it's fading? Light as it's fading. Oh, the light, it may fade, but it's destined to come back again. Your golden rays, what it takes, get me through the day. Pass the time, alone at night, withering away. Won't you break the day? Darling, you keep my desire, drawing this moth to the fire, so I'll keep burning. And I'll keep burning. Didn't let a day go to waste, and I am so close I can taste it. I'll keep running. And I'll keep running. I'll keep running your way. I'll run till the clouds break the day.
Yoo-hoo!
Uh-oh.
Half muted through the song.
That's
I
I
was like-
have to buy the new album to hear the whole song. Ooh.
Perfect segue. When is it out?
Yes. We
Great question.
Man, it's
That's a good
we have the CDs.
Yeah.
You have the
where
vinyl.
We have the vinyl pressings.
We haven't fully committed to
printing them yet.
printing them yet.
Okay.
We have to get a few more people to have a little listen.
Yeah.
Because we're not sure if we're hearing properly. I think we listened to it way too many times. We're like, we need other people's opinion now.
Oh,
Because,
totally.
you know?
It's like
I
I
like
have this
that.
nice little collection of vinyl and stuff, but it's like if you look at my setup, it's computer speakers. It's like you know, I wish I had a really nice like record stereo, but
Is there somewhere you can go to do that? Like,
We have a
got
couple
friend
friends.
with a...
Yeah. We have a couple friends, so we dropped one off today for a friend to listen to. Or was that yesterday that you did that? Yeah. And our manager wants to hear it, but we have to send it to him because he's in Nova Scotia. So.
Yeah.
But, before the year is out, it will be released.
It'll be a Christmas gift at least. Someone's Christmas gift.
That's a good thing, though.
Maybe it's everybody's Christmas gift.
There you go.
Maybe it's our Christmas gift to everybody.
You know what? That's perfect. I
Give away your vinyl.
I don't know about giving it away, but like... It's released, so you can get it for Christmas.
Yeah, I don't have any money to buy anyone gifts, so all of my friends and all of my family will be getting my album, and I'm sure they're going to be...
So you can listen on Spotify and use the CD as a coaster. It's like, it's perfect.
I
love
cool.
music.
Yeah,
so what's the album called when it is released?
Called Can't Hold the Light, and we've secretly like posted the picture of the record like for people to see. It's been in every video.
Nice.
And we just haven't told anybody about it, so it's like we're
it's really
like that.
subconscious advertising going on for a long period.
You'd think we had planned it out like that, and it wasn't because I had 5 frames left. Like it had nothing to do with that.
It wasn't because we had to fill a wall with something.
Yeah.
It's cool. Looking forward to hearing it. Okay.
Gonna play us another one.
What have you got for us?
I'll play you one more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play one about bird watching.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's thematic. We're quote the Raven.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is great.
There are no ravens in it, but
we can pretend.
Lots of other birds. Yeah. I'll try and squeeze one in. Okay.
Grey birds against a big sky, shedding for the winter. It is time to push off from the salt marsh, to start. Flocks of knot above the mud flats, over the sluice, the lonely red shank, brent geese feeding on the eel grass, getting fat. It won't be long until there's no way to get it back. Clockwork waders shift along the tide line, silver white bellies illuminated in the moonlight. I just listen to their chattering through the night. But it won't be long until there's no way to get it back. It won't be long until there's no way to get it back. Tens of egrets piling home to roost now, samphire and glass wool slow the water down. The sound of godwit flocks in the brackish lagoon is what it's all about. But it won't be long until there's no way to get it back. It won't be long until there's no way to get it back.
We're clapping in the mute. This is like.
And then I was like, oh, the video's not even there. She has no idea.
We'll have to get a tech for this.
Yeah, really.
Oh, it's so great that you've figured out how to do this, and I'm indebted to you for sorting it out for this one.
Figured out.
Well, yeah, I could barely organise the Wi-Fi.
Oh my god! No, it was great. I love that though. Like I think this part I hope we can continue doing these, and I hope the charm of it is like just drop in and hang out like we would anyways.
Yeah.
Like you know. I think it's kind of.
We're gonna be like those YouTubers who start with really low production and then they get like a bunch of viewers and then it's like a show and then it loses its charm.
Never lose your charm.
You know?
Yeah,
Never get too pro.
We won't lose our charm.
No, we'll just keep doing it ourselves.
Yeah, we've been doing like garage sale chic forever.
Forever. Yeah.
Like 10 years now.
10 years.
10
of it,
years.
yeah.
That's our thing. Garage sale chic.
Garage chic.
Your
But your chairs are really plush, so.
Oh.
They better be. He paid enough money for them.
Not true.
They look great.
I think it's true.
They're worth it.
I did a lot of shopping around. I've never bought furniture before. That's a lie. I bought a bed once. But I've never bought furniture before, so I'm actually really proud that I picked these out.
And they're yours.
And they're mine.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
They're a nice color.
They're actually very comfortable. Thank you very much for the compliment.
Do you feel like a proper grown-up now that you've bought some chairs?
No, I'll never feel like a proper grown-up. I'm a musician.
who buys a lot of Lego with his money. So.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to feel like an adult, you know?
The rug and the ottoman in the middle here and the chairs.
True, you bought those too.
And the record vibe is the adult part of me. Mm-hmm. And then this wall is actually the majority of the things that I am, I'm kidding. The Lego sets, the pin collection and all that stuff. So I'll never grow up.
You're getting there, Jordan.
What do you mean, grown up? I hope not.
No.
I don't want to.
It's fine.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks. Again. I've just seen Becky. Hi, Becky. And Maureen. Hi, Maureen. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thanks, Quote the Raven.
Thank you.
Is coming to the end of. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep doing. Not now, but we'll do it again because I like it.
Yes.
It's cool.
And we'll keep writing and all these fun things.
Yeah, we're writing a Christmas song, aren't we? That's kind of topical. Kind of a Christmassy song.
It can become a Christmas song.
It's going that way.
It was like the I don't want to ruin the concept, but it was like a month of the year.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
I just ruined it, didn't I?
No, not at all.
Could be 1 of 2 months.
I still haven't heard it because we.
I'll play the voice memo after.
Yeah, busy.
Yeah.
Show me.
Nice. Okay.
Let's show everybody our surprise.
Oh yes.
And then we'll call it a day.
Okay.
Cool.
Sound good?
Yeah.
This will be out in a day.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Tomorrow at the latest.
We have to finish this, but here it is. This is our collaboration that we did. It's a Donovan Wood song. Mm-hmm. The version that we love is done with Rachel Cousins.
Nope,
Rose Cousins. Rachel Cousins is from Newfoundland. Rose Cousins is from PEI. Rose Cousins and Donovan Woods. That's the version that we love. He's done another one with Tennille Towns. It's just a beautiful song. Go check it out. But this is our version, which you can find tomorrow.
At the latest.
At the latest on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll find fancy ways to promote it and show it to you guys. Here it is. Ooh. Magical. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. But you set the bar for this stubborn. When you met my fam, everybody knew that you had me with. I ain't ever loved no one like that. When I said I loved you, I didn't care if you said it back. I ain't ever loved no